crypto space or wanted to get started, we have a crypto chat, which is very active. We have a lot of members that are just staying in that crypto chat room. And, obviously there is a lot of people that goes back and forth to the stocks channel and in the crypto channel. So we have made some good calls in that crypto channel. The Shiba, we bought it all the way in April. Um, we are now going for FEG and CLE. I don't have them yet. And also we talk a lot about NFT. So NFTs, it has been very, very strong. I actually was busy this weekend working for my NFTs. So updating my NFTs and looking for new art and new NFTs to buy. Everyone will currently work unable to. Okay, great. So let us talk about stocks. Okay, let me just pull up a Microsoft Word document so I can type our watch list. Okay, how's everyone's week? I would like to start with SPY because, as we all know, the SPY and the Qs affect mostly of the market, right? Like especially the FANGs. So I keep stressing this to our members who has not been here before. So what I do, or what me and and a lot of our members now are have the SPY. So now we're understanding how the SPY can influence big tech because the top five SPY are the FANGs, right? So we have the Apple, we have the Microsoft, the Amazon, the Facebook, the Google. So those things can move. And then also Tesla is top eight. And you have Pfizer, I believe, Berkshire Hathaway, and Netflix. So the last time we had October 18, so this is going to be October 24 to um, no, 25th, 25th until, ooh, my gosh, it's like Halloween. 29. Okay, great. Okay, so on our last watch list, if you guys have that, we said that the SPY at 450 is a very important level. 455, when it goes above 455, that means the SPY is back, or it's giving us a more of a positive indication that the SPY is strong and it's going back into its bull trend. So a bull trend is an upward thrust. When we did our meeting, our workshop last week, I actually trading view. I was when I started it from scratch, I was actually mad at myself because I didn't have that chart pulled up and did not realize that we were hitting the resistance, because I would have been more careful and probably not keep calls. Okay, so um, I'm going to show you my chart, my screen. Okay. So do you guys remember this? Did you guys like our workshop, our chart workshop? Did that help you guys with your technical analysis?
Yeah, it was great.
Thank you. So, and then it came to no surprise that when Friday came, when we talk about SPY, when we broke it down, that is a very important resistance. As you guys can see, I'm showing you this screen. Can you guys see it? Your streaming is still running. We pause this preview to save your resources. Okay. Um, can you guys see my chart or no?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, so now I this is what we did the last time, right? And I didn't do anything. And which you could see, this candle, like when it comes to this is like a textbook technical analysis. So now we are seeing this jump, like here, this is the daily chart, and it's following this line. This line, remember that we just drew that. That is my acceleration line that we took from this move, right? That move and that move, and we just copy and paste. And as you guys could see, it is following that line. So what's interesting about this is that last Friday, if you guys are paying attention, it was having a hard time to break this. So this is actually our 1, 2, 3 points. There's 3 points intersecting in this line. It is very, very important. It's like I think 453.5, right? So as I will mention, if it goes above 453, then it will be here. And this right here, oops, not that, right here is the bull channel. See that? This green and green, that is the upward thrust that we've been seeing. Then recently it went below, right? So that was the fake out and that was the big drop and that was ridiculous. So the debt ceiling got extended. It is trying to go back up here again in this channel, right? So you want to be in this channel. So what happened last Friday? Let's think about this. What happened last Friday? This is what we call a doji candle. The doji candle, um, I explained this in my technical analysis class, in which the opening and closing are fairly similar, right? So it opened at 453 and then it closed at 453, like 453.13, 453.12. So it's like literally it traders are absolutely confused and have no direction. And I like the doji because it's right in the middle of this wick. Like there's no, the buyers are not dominating, the sellers are not dominating. It's literally right in the middle. And that should not come as a surprise if you guys understood the chart couple like a day before, right? That we are going into this resistance. We don't know if people are going to sell or this is just a fake out, or if we're going to go back into the bull trend, or this is just or they're going to do a rug pull, right? So this makes sense to me. This doji candle makes sense to me. So Friday, I um I didn't hold I didn't hold a lot of calls just because of this. Like I don't know if it's gonna go up, right? Because if the SPY breaks down, then we all know what happened. So again, let's play that what if scenarios. So if SPY goes below this purple line, then that is a problem, right? Because it will go below this purple line, it will go below this resistance, which is, I guess, our fib. So that's 2 lines. Then if it goes upwards, if it's gonna be a better day, then we want to see it go above this blue line and keep on following this purple line, at least touching it. So that's a good indication. Okay, so that is the SPY. And as you guys saw last Friday, there was a huge sell off, right, of the tech. It's because people just don't have any idea what is to come on Monday. It's not like we close the day here. We close the day like right here. So this has more room to grow up. And, chances of the risk is a lot less than if you are already here. So with this case, you guys look at your RSI and your stochastic, and we are fully embedded here in the positive. So we're in the positive bias. And this is where I use my Bollinger Bands and say, oh yeah, I am on the top. I was on the top of the Bollinger. Like, see that? It was stretching, 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 and now I'm no longer all the way at the top band. It's trying to cool off, right? So it's trying to cool off. And what happens when when we reach that? See this? It's starting to taper down and try to go in the middle. Same here, same here. So, okay, great. So that is for the SPY. So I would keep what we have, like SPY 450 is an important level. 450 back in the trend upward trust, but be careful at resistance. Okay. The cues, again, cues in the SPY, I watch them. Okay, my internet's slow. We have a storm in California. Oh my God, imagine that. A storm in California. and we're all freaking out. Okay, we didn't really do a technical analysis on the cues, but I could tell you that this is curving down. And what is the purple line that we have? The purple line is a 50 moving average. So this could act as support. Like we could probably see a bounce at 370 down or 370 could track buyers. That's your support level. So I guess like just pay attention to that one as well. The SPY, I mean the cues are more bearish than the SPY, as you can see from the last candle. The sellers dominated the session, and it didn't even get to the top Bollinger. It just have it's now curling down, right? So the trend is changing, and also here in the stochastic or our momentum, we started seeing the RSI, the stochastic, which is a little bit advanced or faster prediction than the RSI. It's starting to come down. What do we have? Okay, Amazon. A lot of people are interested in Amazon. I hate Amazon this week. We didn't get along, so all right. Okay. So we were watching Amazon Thursday, and let me just. I want to get rid of that. Uh, I do have a lot of lines for Amazon. Let me get rid of some of them. Oh, it went below 50. Okay, so for the Amazon, I'm trying to make it less confusing, but I don't want to lose my lines. Okay, let me. Okay, um, we basically. I'll get rid of this. All right, is that better? Okay, so um, a main point for Amazon, if we look at the big picture for Amazon, is it's stuck in this range, right? So we all know this. We have it goes to like 3,200 to 3,500. So it's been doing this for almost, I don't know, 14 months. And then we had that quick breakout, and then they're like, no, we're not doing that. Drop. So that has become very volatile, very interesting for traders. So what happened here is we caught this bull run when it hit here because that was a really good support. Now it got rejected again in 35 levels, and this was a very, very choppy trading. Now, when it hit the 2180 again, the support, I was expecting it to go up and do another bull run, which indeed it did, but it did have a lot of choppy days here, right? It wasn't a straight line. What it printed is a scallop, it's more like a curve. And I thought when we had the meeting that okay, it was gonna go up here last week, right? Last week, and unfortunately, this red candle went and broke that trend, right? So this is what we call a breakdown, and then followed by another candle, and then last Friday it just broke down this straight trend line, and now it is back in this line that I have, which is the downward thrust from here. So now I am following this red line. I think that this is going to go back in within this channel to trade. Another important note is that earnings is this week, right? 24, I don't know, Wednesday or something like that. And we all know what happened to that earnings here. Um, Typically, earnings, um, we were capitalizing on earnings a lot before because it tends to drive the stock up, right? An anticipation of a good earnings. So, however, there are people who knows more than we do, have access to stuff that we don't, that we're like, okay, well, it looks like they're gonna have a good earning. So they go estimate, this was estimate from the previous one is 9.5, and then this is estimate is 12. So people are like, oh yeah, totally, totally, this is gonna be a good earning. So that's why they ramp it up. Um, the expected earnings for this session is lower than before. So that's probably why Amazon did not rally as much. Did you guys get that? So it doesn't mean that there's earnings that you expect the price to always go up, right? So you look at the estimates. This is the first time that the estimate is lower, 8.89. Are you guys talking to me? Thank you, Splashy. She did before you. Sorry. Has it? Not sure if you did. It's part recording. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So we're talking about Amazon now. So an investor knows, or whatever private equity is like, okay, well, earnings is lower, is 8 or 9 to from say 12 to like 8 point something. So that's low, right? So why would you ramp up the stock? So that's probably why you're seeing this. That is my opinion. So, and you just go through a lot of charts and see how earnings, like affected. Like Tesla is a good example. The estimate for Tesla is higher, is getting higher and higher and higher. So that's why people are ramping up, the stocks. So what happens after earnings is a different story, right? So people already made money here, so they don't care. They're gonna take their money out, right? So here people are like, all right, well, before the estimates came out, they're like, oh, whatever, I'm bailing out, right? And they already got their money. So that is probably how you guys would want to play earnings. So I don't see Amazon. I'm not bullish on Amazon at all. As I said, technically speaking, it went down. It went below the 15 MA. So um, together with SPY, it's bearish. So I didn't have puts. I wish I did, but yeah, it's not. It's either you play puts or you just stay away. And again, what you guys want to watch for Amazon is a good entry. So a good entry would be, I would just wait until it goes to 31.80. If you guys are not used to trading Amazon, this is more like a really good entry. And then you just buy like a week or 2 weeks away of on track if you guys are gonna play this. So I don't want you guys to get burned because, as you can see, like look how drastic that is. It's incredibly crazy. And then here, Theta will eat up your money. So I would just have Amazon on the side. I would not mess with it for earnings. You guys can do puts, but you know, it's up to you. Okay, let me tap it down. Amazon here above. Okay, target very important levels split. Oh, okay, so there was a split rumor, but target. All right, so um, it is at 3,100, lows 33. Sell off Friday. Sell off Friday. Um, have a support. I would is as a If you guys don't have a day trade, I probably wouldn't do this. Or if you guys do, then just do one quick day trade. Who's that? Is that Jenny? Okay. Also we have Google. Google also had a crazy sell off. So basically tech is just not doing so good. Oh, sounds okay. Well, all right. Google went below the 50 MA, so that's not bullish. I see a support for Google. Horizontal line. Wow. Actually, it is. It looks like it is in a nice support level. Um, maybe below 20, low 27. Okay, entry. Okay, they do also have ER calls. So let's see the estimate from before. Estimate is 19, and then we reported 27, and then oh, okay, so they do have a higher estimate than the previous. So Google is more of I would probably wait 20 20 2700. So 2700 would be a support. Okay. Um, okay, more earnings. So this is earnings week. Totally forgot. So Microsoft, let's see if we had a breakout. So the last time we said we were waiting for that breakout for a higher number. All right, it did have a breakout. All right, so higher 310. Microsoft ER 307 support and breakout level. Okay, so Amazon did had a breakout at 307. It printed 310. So earnings 2.0 earnings. Two. Okay, so slightly higher earnings expectations. So I would I still be careful. I think the earnings is on the 26th, so it's right around the corner. So I would probably wait until after earnings. Wait after earnings, and then to calm down, and if it drops, I think it'll be a good call to buy the dip, right? So we can do a bounce play on Microsoft. Okay, so that will be like towards the end of the week, like say a Thursday or a Friday. And then Facebook was horrible last Friday. So I don't know. Is it anyone know what's going on with Facebook? Is it because they want to change their names? But technically speaking, they are at what is that green? They're at MA50. Regard lots of bad PR. MA50 act could act as a support. Okay, so Facebook must be a good one. It has a crazy drop. And is 319. So below, okay, below 315 probably would be a good entry. Good entry. Below 318. Maybe it will hit 300 even. Okay, so wait for earnings. Wait after earnings. So guys, I think there's a lot of good setup here. Because it had a bad Friday and then earnings is coming. So they might have a sell off after the earnings, and we can probably position ourselves for a really good entry buy. Okay. Apple, I don't trade Apple because I find it very slow. Um, Apple's earning is also this week. Obviously, estimate is 1.2. Estimate is okay. So they do have a higher expectations for Apple. It is actually bullish above 150, and it tried to touch that last Friday. It didn't really have a big sell off comparison to its peers that's listed on the SPY. It went above the MA 200, so that's pretty good. Okay. I guess I would say Apple ER trade idea. There you go. We have a trade idea. 150C um and 155C. I don't play Apple, so only did it once. Netflix crush earnings and it's just one stock. It did have a nice buying opportunity after the earnings session, but then it went back up. I know a couple of you guys are watching this, so a really important support was the 615 level. Say Netflix AR. Okay, so we're done ER. 615 was the support, and then it's just okay. If buyers don't step in, we could see 615, 630. So buyers did step in. So oh, it's very nice. Okay, Netflix has an upward trend here. I think this was influenced by the Squid Game, if I'm not mistaken. So this was a really good entry where people don't know what to do with this Doji Candle, and then it just shut up. I didn't play this. I thought 645 was a very dangerous and risky play. It now I would I would draw a line like what I did here, draw that upward trend line, and then you have your bottom one, and then I don't even need the MAs because they're so bullish. So I will just check my Bollinger Band quickly. It is on the top of the Bollinger. So I am eyeing this for potential puts. Stair step, stair step, stair step. So I will draw support right here at 645. And then if this thing breaks out of 665, it'll probably go like and do this. If we have a projection, it'll probably go boop and then try to go back here. Okay, so this might go back in this channel because if it goes above this, that's a breakout, right? Then we'll calculate, I don't know, another 30 points. But if it doesn't, then it will go back here. 645 is a support. Wow. Last week, 615 was a support. This is crazy. I would not play calls on this just because it's been running for a couple of days. And let me look at the weeks. God, it's been running like crazy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 7 weeks, and it has a little bit of consolidation. Okay, so I'll be careful with this. I mean, the stochastic is still very nice, so it still has a lot of strength, but I will be careful. So watch your order book, watch the level two, watch to see if this is going to break out, and if it does, calculate the go to your ATR, average true range, and see how much it goes up. So it goes up by 16. Oh my God, it goes up by 16. That's insane. Okay, so it probably goes up by 15, as I said earlier. So if it had a breakout at 665, then that will be a 680 target, give or take. Okay, support, check your ATR for price action. Um, been running for days, been running for weeks, been running for weeks. Careful. I want to play puts on Netflix. That's what I'm gonna watch for. I don't think there's any more room for calls. I am going to watch Netflix for puts opportunity. Um, anybody? I still looks good. I see Amazon beautiful. Do you guys have any questions before I keep going? I'm a good listener. Anyone? Comments?
What are you
No?
looking at for an entry on Netflix? Like, for the
Netflix
puts?
puts? Oh my, I would like to see how much this one went down. Let's see, every time it touches the top of the Bollinger, it started to fade. So I would say I'll give or take six, about 670, 675.
Got it.
This is insane. I wanna short this. Like, it is insane. So okay. Oh, look at the stochastic and the RSI. They're slowing down, but there's a little curve there. So this might be just a little blip. So um yeah, let's watch that. Another one is Tesla. Um, all right. 900 is a breakout level for Tesla, just like the 800. So I played this last Friday for the day. And the reason being is that I wasn't sure what SPY is going to do. And I thought that I would just take my money and then just plan an entry. this week because it's going to go down. Like Tesla has, as everyone knows, this there's a lot of shorts interested in Tesla, but 900 is a breakout. Be careful. Target's 870. Okay, so our target last week was 870. So now 900 is it's a breakout level. If you guys can find a good entry, if this dips, um, I would pick up calls. You know, you guys can also play load the lotto. I believe the 1000 C premium was picking up last Friday. Premium lotto 1000 lotto, and for puts I believe 700 P major depreciation. So the premium for the 700P last Friday went down. So that tells you that a lot of the shorts sold because they just feel bullish about Tesla. But again, don't chase. If it pulls back, let's go find a good entry. Use the 15-minute chart and we'll go from there. Because as I said, like spies doesn't know what the hell it's doing, so I don't. It might affect it. So Nvidia. Um, okay, I'm also wanna focus on the crypto play. So Nvidia is another crypto play, but um, oh, okay, I understand. Okay, so 230 was our target for Nvidia. 232 was our target. BTC play was at 232. So again, Nvidia, it ran so hard for a month from October 4th. Like that's a nice trust. If you guys notice, my chart is very similar to the SPY chart. I have those lines, and I said here for Nvidia when I did this, I said that October 28th. So this week, it's either going to break out about the above the 232. So watch out for Nvidia and AMD because they've been running very hard. But we are at an important resistance level. So this is an opportunity, from my opinion, to pick up calls when traders sell. So traders would always sell at the resistance level, right? And that would be a really good opportunity for us to get in to play it for long term. Um, Same as AMD. AMD did so well. AMD and Nvidia runs together. Other than microchips, AMD and Nvidia are very involved in the crypto space. Nvidia is very involved in AI. I think they just did a game thing for AI like last week and stuff. So, oh, AMD. Oh, okay. So, sorry, I don't know why I have earnings here for date period. Um, it looks like AMD is reporting too. I am not sure I have earnings here. Okay. I need to check on this. Does anyone know if AMD is reporting? But this looks odd to me. Okay. AMD as well is very bullish. It will have it will cool off. Okay. Right. Okay. So that is my resistance 123. So if sell off, then find an opportunity to get back in. Okay. So find your support level. I see a support here at oh, that's really tight. 115 for that level. Below, I'll say below 115 is a good entry. Below 115, like 112 or something like that will be good. Uh, Entry. All right. Nike, we have this on our list. But we didn't take it. About 165 calls target 176. 165. Oh, okay, we're not there yet. All right, so I like Nike. I say 165, so above 165. I said in our call the last time that it is a good that it needs to break 165 for it to hit the 170 line. The reason why I like Nike is because if it consolidates like here, and that's like a nice big jump, and we all know Nike is a very stable company, so and also Christmas is coming, and I don't, I'm not into sneakers culture, but I heard it's popping, so that is your incentive that will drive the sales, right, for the Nikes. That's a nice see this buying opportunity right here. So that was a nice one. So pay attention to Nike. This might actually run for the holiday season. So this is gonna be 1019. They reported their earnings. Target. So let's call this the Santa Claus rally. Okay. Baba. We said here last week buying opportunity is 165. Did anyone play Baba? Because that was a really good play. Because we did have 165. And if you played that, it went up to like almost 20 points, right? So that's a really good play. Okay, so 165, that was a really nice entry. So this is a case where you see that um the Bollinger Band is started to it's starting to push it up, right? It's trying to change the trend. Like we are no longer following the middle of the Bollinger going down, like here. It's starting to move this up, like the middle band is starting to curl up, and even the lower band, right? So that will be an indication that the trend is changing. We have earnings for Baba this week. Wow. Okay, estimate 1.93. Estimate, okay, so it is lower than last estimate. I maybe it's because of the Chinese regulation and whatnot, but I probably would not do any calls on Baba. So again, it's gonna be watch for this after the earnings, and it could be a really good bounce play. Our entry here is 165. So every time you see Baba at 165, get calls. Okay. So someone executed that. Affirm was annoying. So we're very bullish on Affirm for a long term, because of its utility. We do like it. However, obviously for day trading, it's a different story. I I think a firm was trying to. I had calls, but didn't have to sell them. Um, they had an upgrade, and then it just went with Spy and Amazon. So what did I say in the firm? 7 weeks running. So, okay, pull back to 132. Do we have a 132? Okay, so we're saying that 132 is could be a pullback if the selling continues, but it's maintaining the 150. 7 weeks running to a pullback short term. Okay, I'm gonna change this one. I'm just gonna say that in the past week it's been consolidating here. 150 consolidation, 150 to 155 levels. Um, so if the stock does this, it hit the upper Bollinger. It's trying to just calm down. Just wait until the middle Bollinger gets to it, and then once it does, then I think that would be a good entry, right? So it's not necessarily to be 135. So this is going to continue to go up, right? So we don't know where that is. Probably like the 150 level, and that will be a really good entry. Because look, every time I hit that, it will consolidate for 1 or 2 days, and then boom, boom. Are you guys seeing this? So this is how I do my technical analysis. I just need to tell myself to be patient. So I would wait for this one. So watch the middle of the Bollinger. Watch for the price to touch the middle band, middle Bollinger band for an entry. Like I don't know that number yet because it will go up. Like it will follow this. It could be, I'm just looking at the chart. It could be here. I already hit that, so that's a good support. And I say that 150 has a really good support too. In the past week, I think it's like, I think it is consolidating there. So 109, 110, 135. So we're looking at a 20-point jump if this continues to stir step, 15 to 20. Boom, boom. So here. Okay, so yeah, I would wait for the middle Bollinger to catch up. And then that would be the time that it will start to move. And it's fine because it's been running for 7 weeks. So it needs the stock to calm down. Um, SE is a really strong company. And I just incredible how this one is. They have such a big market cap. And I couldn't believe that it actually moved 40 points. So it's incredible. All right. I see a 360 as a resistance. It went above it, but now it's trying to go back. Okay, so same thing here. Wait until the middle band. It's gonna go back down to the middle Bollinger. It's acting like it. So here, boom, middle band, middle band. So target good support. Ideal entry for this is 320, 330, 3. So that's really low. I think that's I would just be patient here. I think that is, I think it could happen. So, say once I hit this middle band, like I will probably execute a call. So 330, I would say, support and be ideal entry. Okay. So I suggest that you guys pull up our watch list and then just review them and just stick with our watch list. Okay. So I know there's a lot of pumps happening and there's a lot of things that happen, but wait for our entry, wait for the setup, especially if you guys have a small account, then okay, UPSD, look at this. Okay, UPSD started to slow down. It still is a very strong company. What happened here is on a daily, it went above the Bollinger Band and then it went in the middle. So what's happening here is it did the same thing. It went above the Bollinger, and as you can see, it's starting to come down, and it's agreeing with RSI. We have earnings coming up on November 9. So let's see, estimate 0.25. Okay, so we have a higher estimate. So we still have about 2 to 3 weeks until, no, like 2 weeks. All right, so I would pay attention. So this 335 might be a good entry. Pushing for a 3.5 support. Okay, so it got rejected at 400. Okay. Support at the 20 MA, which is 330. Right back, 330. Earnings. Okay, earnings on November 9. Okay, so I would watch EPST and wait for it to hit the support in the middle band. Um, November 9 is the ER. And I just wanted to make sure that I am looking at this. So I want to do horizontal line. Okay, do another one. So it's stair stepping. So I just wanted to see the floor. That's it. It's floor. So if it breaks the three, if no buyers buy them up at 330, um, support three. If buyers didn't pick this up, we okay, we are looking at three 305 as a support as the next as a potential entry. Okay, potential entry. All right. What else? Okay. Great. So BTC play is, as you guys know, it rallied the last time, right? So let me pull up Meta chart. I do have BTC. Okay, so I think I don't know. I don't even know what Bitcoin is doing right now, but it did have a sell off, and I think this is a really good opportunity to buy. It's oversold, and ATR is moving at 3,000. Okay, so I have not analyzed the Bitcoin chart, so I would put fibs from this move to that move. Okay, so important numbers that we're looking at is about 60. I think 60 is a mental. Oh, it is at 60 now. So let's wait until it hit 59, 59,000 for BTC, and either 59, because that's the middle of the Bollinger Band, and 58 is the first fib. 58, around 58 is the first fib support. So I'll just say BTC 58. So once that happens, we could we could 58K is the support. I think there's going to be buyers that's going to come in. So when buyers come in around 58, so pay attention to the Bitcoin price action. Um, and how we can play this is obviously we will play Mara. So Mara went down. We nailed Mara the last time because Bitcoin was down. So we got in a really good entry up below 40. I think it was like a 39. So can you guys see my new chart? This is Trend Spider.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, great. Okay, so I just have everything here. Okay, so Mara, so I had a sell off. So we got in here like here. So that was like a really good play. So now let's see how much this will dump as Bitcoin approaches this important support. So below 60 is a mental thing, right? So let's see people pick it up. So pay attention to Bitcoin. If it drops more, and then obviously Mara and Riot will follow, as well as Coin. So I would just wait for this, and then I don't know why I'm in hours. So let me go to daily. Oh, there you go. So Mara has a support at 45. It's beautiful. See this trend line here, and then we can draw a horizontal line right here. Okay, so Mara below 45 is for entry. We still have our Riot calls for December. There's more room to grow for Riot because the all-time high was 80. So it is just because of the Bitcoin sell-off, right? So daily. Okay, so the Riot will be affected by the Bitcoin movement. So we'll see if it get pick up at 27. But again, Bitcoin, if this goes below that line, the 58, then it's a little bit more problematic that we might actually be on a reversal. So pay attention to those lines. But right now, I'm thinking the 58 is a good support because of the fib, and then plus it's the middle of the Bollinger. And I think this is just a cool off because it hit an all-time high. So I'm not convinced that we're in the bear market yet. Or, you know, I think it will still try to retest. It needs to at least retest the all-time high, at least for this session. So that would be a really good buying opportunity for us. Python was also a good call last week. All right, so we all know what happened to Python. Um, this is a daily chart, and it's looking like Python. Oh, 103 is the target. So 103 is the new target for Piton, and it is at 93. So yeah, we did say 85 before it started moving, and it did. So we were right on that one. So I would say that 92, 92. If you miss the 185, I think 90 to 92 will be a good entry. Good entry for t- target 103, 103, 105. Okay. So, okay, so we still want to do the crude oil. It's still in high demand. So I don't know if you guys are playing that. I volatile stock. We have any big energy gainers. We have that on the list. I'm just gonna keep that. And then I am also looking into PayPal. Okay. So PayPal went down so much together with Snap. So I'm just gonna PayPal is another Bitcoin play. So it could be a combination of a lot of things for PayPal, right? It could be like the Bitcoin play that Bitcoin went down, and it also could be that some fundamental thing with Snapchat and whatever. So 236 would be a good. What is it right now? 230. This might be a really good entry right now, actually. To be honest with you guys, 240. I think 240 is a good entry for this one. 240, it's a good entry. So it went down one, two, three, three massive candles. So I think this is an opportunity for a bounce play. So I'll be watching PayPal. If you guys wonder what would be a target, 260. Target 260. I can look at 15 minutes and see if that makes sense. Oh yeah. Okay. I do like the 15 minute. Oh, okay. All right, guys. So on 15 minute is a nice chart, as you could see. I'm gonna get rid of the heat map. All right, so 15 minutes for day trading is what I do. What I use. So it back test support 241, 2 and 3 times, and it printed a Doji candle at the end. But I think this downward trust has been broken, so we'll see if people are gonna pick up here and then it started to move. Okay, so I like PayPal. And if it goes a little lower, so just buy one contract. This is a really good it's a good small account candidate. So it could be cheap because it just went down so much. Okay, so that's PayPal. Let me see what else I have. Jenny. Okay, let me just make sure what's in our list. What's PayPal? Okay. So any other? So there's a lot of setup. So what I do is just take our watch list and just focus on that, because otherwise, it's gonna be crazy. So and just focus on your chart and see if you guys can get a really good setup. I'm just trying to see if I miss anything else. Oh yeah, I was on AMC. AMC. AMC at 36 was a really good entry. So I posted that in the group. So AMC 36, 37. This is a good entry. And I bought two last Friday. So that is for my small account. And what I looked at AMC last Friday is, yeah, I was on the 15-minute chart and I did see a nice breakout. See this a red line, and it touched this support and then it just broke it, right? So that is for AMC. Let me look at the daily for AMC. I thought that the AMC daily too was also a nice chart. Oh, okay. Well, not really, but so I'll pay attention to this. Now that AMC has broken this triangular line that I drew. I didn't even know that I drew that. So um, yeah, I would probably sell if AMC to start to rally just to be sure, just because I don't like that this candle is below this line and it might hit like a 33. So 36 was a good entry for AMC, but I would be careful and I would make sure that I will lock in profit. Okay, for AMC. And my target here is 37, 37.6. Because I don't think it's going to fill the gap to 38, but if it does, then who knows? AMC is crazy, but I thought that was a good entry level, entry point. I thought that's a good bounce play. So you guys can play that. Then what else? Let's see. I'm just checking what else me and Jenny talked about yesterday. We have PayPal as our list on our list. And then yeah, that's all I have right now. I would not play Snap. I don't like Snap. Um, it also went down, but I don't know how Snap works. So and of course we are looking at the most one of the volatile stocks that we have is PUN and DWAC, Donald Trump one. So yeah, uh, Disney affirm. What else do I have? Inbox. What's Roblox? Okay. Okay, so that's what I have on my list. So this is it's a lot of lists. Yeah. Okay. Anyone else? Do you guys have any questions or requests? A PayPal outside weekly candle option could be expensive due to higher volume. Okay, so we have Starbucks. So add it on our list. Okay. Starbucks ERD. Oh, okay. Inside daily candle could move to 117. Okay. Thank you, SPAC. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, yes. A CLF was on fire. Oh my gosh. I didn't like I had comment shares for that. I was thinking about SBox when you said it. I got exited SMC got bill. X was better Friday. Yeah, CLF is like insane. Why is that? Do you guys know? What's the news in CLF? Oh, it's just consolidating for a long time. Is that what it is? Is there any fundamental? Wow, look at that. Um, I'm gonna put this in our list because it's highly volatile and we could profit from this in option. CLF. Is there any other data? Okay, so it has a buy rating on October 6th, and then it had a breakout, and then look at that. Okay, on a daily. Okay, so wait for the dip for CLS. ideal entry will be 20, below 23. Below 23 is a good entry. Are they reporting earnings or something? Bull always been bullish with it. Yes, it's one of our long hold. It has a really nice chart. Oh, it's trying to go back into its trend, like right here. So if it goes above 22, 23, if this continues, then we're back in our bull trend right there. So definitely watch this. It's a good price, and it has a lot of room to grow. Let's add a heat map and see what's going on. Yeah, absolutely. That is a reversal. Okay, CLF will be a good play. So I'll be watching that. It's nice and cheap, and it's good for my small account. Good entry. So wait for a buying opportunity. Yeah, CLF I'll do also common shares too. CVS is did it rally? Because it's so slow. Oh yeah, I see. Wow, okay. I see it's trying to break the 87, 89 level. And then it's trying to test the all-time high of 91, or at least the previous high of 91. All right. Oh, they do have earnings this week. They probably are making a lot of money because of those COVID tests. Let's look at CBS. Earnings estimate 1.7. It is lower than last estimate, but who cares? So let's see. Um, okay, CBS, I would say watch for a breakout. CBS breakout is 88. Previous high 91, around approximately. Okay, 91. Okay, cool. That's it. I was thinking API, and that's what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, they move very slow. Okay, great. Okay, so this is what I have, guys. What I'll do is review this watch list and look at the levels, look at your chart, and choose the one that you guys are most comfortable at, and just stick with the watch list. If you guys have any other things that you guys wanted to add, like add it to your watch list, but make your um, make your choices, make your trades less. Okay. I screwed up on NVAX. That was ridiculous. It was a very nice chart. It was a really good entry. It was consolidating, but again, there's that hit piece on political, which is beyond my control. So that sucks. QS might be interesting since support held. Okay, so QS, put that on our watch list. Quantum. My God, I haven't heard of this. There's another SPAC that's moving last Friday. What's that? Was it net? Hold on. Estimate. Okay, so QS is reporting their their earnings on this week, October 26th, and their estimate is a negative estimate. So I would be, I'll watch this for a bounce play, but it would be a quick trade. Bean is like, yeah, what is Bean? Is that Bean? That's the one that's been going around, and I didn't pick up shares. I was gonna pick up shares. I know Jollibee and Jenny did, so Let's see. Okay, it's a two supporting D block. Okay, gotcha. Net. Did anyone get on net? Like I think Bull and Cloudflare. See, just text Jenny and Bull. Wow. Okay. Earnings for net is November 4. Did anyone play net? ER is 11/4, so that's in 2 weeks. Or, yeah, 2 weeks. I played with Sun last Friday. Nice. That's good. That's a good play. Look at that. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that nice consolidation. And then went that crazy blip. Gabriella, I don't know if it's consolidating, but it was testing the, it was trying to break out, but it got rejected one, two, three times. So I would look at this, the stochastic, it's still above positive bias. So I would, is there a news why this is happening? Because that's pretty abnormal. That's a nice pickup at the bottom of the Bollinger, but it just keep on pushing it. Yeah. Well, good news, it's not all the way in the top of the Bollinger. It's just, yeah, it's just going on this side direction. So I am actually not sure about this. I would watch the next day, can the next day, and how the traders behave, because it's a lot of uncertainty here if they're gonna go up or gonna go down. So one put right there. Okay, that's a day trade. Nice, nice pickup. Thinking about myself. So ER at this level, and then do you think that what was the ER last time? Estimate point. Oh, okay, same as estimate. Okay. I'll be careful because it already ran so much that people would want to get a profit like right here. So it might be consolidating. You finish your Christmas tree, Jenny? Wow. She loves Christmas. Cool. Do you want to join us or we're almost done? Cloudflare. Oh, Microsoft, quick irrelevant. Okay. That's probably why. Um, I would probably wait, my opinion. I would, yeah, just wait until it might run up to ER. Then too early for this said nobody. Okay. I would wait until after earnings to see a really good entry point because this has ran so much for like 3 weeks. So, that's a really good profit. Then I would wait. But yeah, again, if you guys are gonna play that, then I would say swing trade, couple of like day or swing trade. Yeah. Anything else? Let's see if Jenny, are you joining? You're welcome. Jenny, is she's not even live. I think that's all we have. I will. What else? Sorry, guys, woke up. I know it was hard. It was hard. It was hard. It's raining in California. Oh my God. I do not want to get up. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post our watch list for this week. And as always, we are going to be live in the chat and we're going to keep talking and we're providing all of the volume. Spock will be doing a lot of spreads if you guys are interested in that one. He usually posts that in our crypto gang. So if you guys also wanted to learn that, Just let us know. Yes, it's awesome for sleeping. And I will just post our watch list. Cool. I think that's all I think. Only got two. Okay. I think this will work. Not everyone. Oh, back. All right, guys. What? To 4,000 characters. It won't even let me post this. Okay. So now. Okay. Okay, guys, that is our watch list. I also have that file attached to it. So I would download that file and then just read it and stick with it and go find a good play. Again, let's start with the SPY. Make sure that we are aware of what SPY is doing because it highly affects our trades. And there you go. I'm bullish on PayPal. See a price action tomorrow. Yes. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm all in. When were you never all in, Jollibee? Welcome. Have a great. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. I will not be moving. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you, guys. Me? No. It was too cold. I didn't move. I worked out yesterday and I think working out already killed me. I'm done. I don't even know if I can work out today. I'm just lazy. Probably do yoga today. Thank you for this. I missed it. I was at the gym trying to get my summer body for next year. Oh, man, you already worked out? Great. Man, I'll probably eat and do yoga. That's what I'm gonna do. I hear mango pie gives six packs. Ube pie does. All right, guys. Thank you. Oh, mango pie sounds so good right now. I'll make some hot chocolate. Bye.